Hey, Lowco sports fans. Welcome to another edition of the Lowco Rundown. As always, I am your host, Carlo Perruzza. Today I'm at Battery Creek High School where the Dolphins are getting ready for the upcoming 2020 season. This year, the team has a bit of a different look to them. After winning a region championship last year with the Buford High School Eagles as an assistant coach, Terrence Ash is ready to head coach the Dolphins this season. I caught up with Terrence Ash as well as his team just to talk about how the adjustment has been. Let's meet the Dolphins.
The Battery Creek Dolphins came into the 2020 season looking a little different. After winning a region championship with Buford High last year, Terrence Ash is now the head coach of the Dolphins. A change that the players are embracing.
It's a little bit different coming off of Coach Walt Wilson's 3 years here. Kind of got used to what we were doing, and it changed, but change is not always bad. Sometimes change is good to have.
Yeah, we kind of have, because we've been having meetings on like Zoom and that, so it's kind of like made the switch easy.
They've been buying in. Our biggest thing is, like, our word of the week this week is discipline, and harping on the little things, being able to do the little things and be consistent at that. And so those guys have really bought into that.
The aspect of discipline has certainly become a focal point of the team.
He don't tolerate like the late comers and stuff like that.
Well, we just want our guys to understand that we're going to hold them accountable, myself included. We're going to hold our coaches accountable. Anyone that comes in contact with our program, we believe in everyone has to be accountable.
While the team continues to adjust to Ash's coaching style, they are very excited to be able to get back on the field yet again.
It makes everybody happy because at least we get a season to play for. Like, we didn't know if we were going to come back for sports, but we did, so.
Oh, well, we're just the happiest of group, because a couple of weeks ago, if you told me we were playing September 25th at Dolphin Stadium, I'd have laughed in your face, honestly. We're just blessed to be able to have this opportunity to go out and just play ball.
For LowcoSports.com, I'm Carlo Perruzza.
I wish nothing but the best for the Dolphins this season. But now, let's get to some Week 4 SCISA football highlights. It's highlight time. The Thomas Hayward Rebels were looking to catch the win Friday night as they hosted rivals Hilton Head Prep. The Rebels will dial up the offense early as J.R. Patterson breaks away from the defense and takes it to the house for the touchdown. After converting on the 2-point conversion, Thomas Hayward would go up 8. The Dolphins try to respond, but Cameron Van Guion says not today, picking up the big sack. Up 14-0 in the second quarter, the Rebels were not done as Baruza Piche breaks away from the defense and secures the bag. Rebels up 20-0. The Piche show would continue, this time as he catches a long touchdown pass from Peyton Bennett. The Rebels will cruise to the easy 34-0 victory. The Hilton Head Christian Academy Eagles were on the road looking for the win against Orangeburg Prep. The Eagles will soar early as J.P. Peduzzi takes it to the house and secures the bag. The Indians were not going to go down without a fight as they respond with a touchdown of their own, this one tied up at 7. However, this is as close as Orangeburg Prep would come. Jace Blackshear finds his receiver for the touchdown. Eagles take this one big, 34-7. The legend Mark Clifford leading Buford Academy into Somerville tonight to battle Northwood Academy. Right out of the gate, Jay Sean Lawson with the little screen pass and plenty of running room for the speedster. Back to Lawson for the touchdown, and quickly, Buford Academy up 7-0. Northwood Academy with the football. It's coughed up, picked up by Buford Academy's Ben Lupkin. Back to Jay Sean Lawson with the long run down the field. That's caped off by a Carlos Jones touchdown run. Buford Academy was all over Northwood tonight, picking up the 35-0 victory. It's always great when you see the Lowco teams get the win, but now let's switch things over from the gridiron and let's go over to the pitch where the University of South Carolina Buford women's soccer team held their season opener at Finland Fields, hosting Weber International. Let's go see how the ladies did.
The University of South Carolina Beaufort Sandsharks women's soccer team were looking to get their season start off right when they took on Weber International University. The Sand Sharks offense was full on display as Marcella is able to get past the defender, putting home her first collegiate goal. Possessions later, Shartnoy would pass it off to Lexi Kaiser, who finds the back of the net. Sand Sharks not done. Senior Allison Schaefer would make good on the penalty kick. Sand Sharks would swarm away with the 4-1 victory. There is no doubt the Sand Sharks were looking to make a statement.
Well, yeah, that's always the game plan. But I really just think we played really good together as a team, and that's why, we just planned on getting it done, getting the win.
I think we've done an excellent job as a unit and a team in stepping on and executing on what our game plan and what we was meant to do. The subs that came in, to the starters, everybody came on, they knew their role, and I think, like I said, I think we executed amazingly.
While picking up the victory was a necessity, the team is just happy to be back out on the pitch.
I get excited for games, just practice in general. I love being in this environment around these young student athletes with, doing something positive and on the field and giving everything. It's a joy, it's a joy to be out here with them and competing and starting this journey we're on.
It feels really good, honestly. The vibe is way better than practicing or scrimmage. It just feels really good to get back on the field.
For LocoSports.com, I am Carlo Perruzza.
It's always a pleasure and a joy going back to USCB, and it looks like the soccer team could have a pretty special season. But that's going to do it for me today. Come back next week for feature stories and more. Until then, keep it dialed right here to LocoSports.com.